नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं वाचं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् जितं ते पुण्डरीकाक्ष नमस्ते विश्वभावना नमस्तेस्तु हृषीकेश महापुरुषपूर्वज सदक्षरं ब्रह्म य ईश्वरः पुमान् गुणोर्मे सृष्टिस्थितिकालसल्लयः प्रधानबुद्ध्यादिजगत्प्रपञ्चसूः सनोऽस्तु विष्णुर्मतिभूतिमुक्तिदः पराशर उवाच आद्यो वेदश्चतुष्पादः शतसाहस्रसंमितः ततो दशगणकृत्स्नः यज्ञोऽयं सर्वकामधुक् ततोऽत्र मत्सुतो व्यासः अष्टाविंशतिमे अन्तरे वेदमेकं चतुष्पादं चतुर्धा व्यभजत् प्रभुः यथा च तेन वै व्यस्ता वेदव्यासेन धीमता वेदास्तथा समस्तैः तैः व्यस्ताः व्यासैस्तथा मया तदनेनैव वेदानां शाखाभेदान् द्विजोत्तम चतुर्युगेषु पठितान् समस्तेषु अवधारय कृष्णद्वैपायनं व्यासं विद्धि नारायणं प्रभुं को हि अन्यो भुवि मैत्रेय महाभारतकृत् भवेत्. We started off with the fourth adhyaya. This describes the divisions of the Vedas and how the Vedas were divided into four and shakha bedena tatra vedanam vibhagah kidrishah katham kritah and in every manvantara each Vyasa has tried to do this divisions of the Veda because it was difficult for people to understand. So people were slowly becoming weaker and weaker and hiyamanena dharmena adadu in Gita Bhashyam Shankaracharya would say that hiyamanena dharmena abhibhuyamanaha. So this adharma has increased and because of that slowly people it was becoming difficult for people to take in the entire corpus of the Vedas, so they wanted it split and it was given to their shishyas. So starting is tata matsutaha vyasaha ashtavimshatitame antare api vedam ekam chatushpadam chaturdha vyabhajat. He also, in the beginning of this Dwapara Yuga, which is in the 28th Chaturyugam, he divided the Vedas into four. Who else other than Vyasa, because he is the Mahabharata Kriti, and he was able to divide it into four parts. We start from the sixth one. Tena vyastha yatha vedaha matputrena mahatmana dvaparehi atra maitreya tasmin shrunu yatha tatham. Tena matputrena mahatmana dvapare yatha vedaha vyastaha tat tasmin yatha tatam maitreya atra shrunu. Tasmin atra maitreya shrunu. So yatha, in the manner in which matputrena mahatmana dvapare, in Dwapara Yuga, the manner in which yatha, the manner in which the Vedas were divided, vyastaha vedaha, by my son who is a great person, so mahatmana. That's why he said anyena kopi mahabharatam katham likhet. So it cannot be written by anybody else. And so he is a Mahatma here. Atra asmin vishaye yatha tatham shrunu. So I will tell you what happened and listen to it in that manner. Brahmana choditaha vyasaha vedan vyastum prachakrame atha shishyan prajagraha chaturaha vedaparagan. Brahmana choditaha vyasaha. Vyasa being prompted by Brahma. Brahma came and gave him the instruction to separate the Vedas. Vedana vyastum prachakrame. He started prachakrame. He began to vyastum, to divide the Vedas. So atha, for that reason, Shishyana Chaturaha Vedaparagana Prajagraha, he called or he instructed or made them take these Vedas. He found Prajagrahana அப்படி எடுத்துக்கலாம். புடிச்சாருன்னு எடுத்துக்க முடியாது. தமிழ்ல சொல்ற மாதிரி நாலு பேரை புடிச்சு அவளுக்கு கொடுத்தாருன்னு சொல்லல. But Prajagraha Prakarshena Jagraha iti chet tatra vidyam abhyasayitum tatra Prajagraha. He caught hold of four people who were Veda Paragaha, who had understood the entire full Veda when it was before the division. Tadrisha Veda Paragana Chaturaha. Chaturaha here is the Dvitiya Bahuvachanam of the word Chatvaraha. Chatvaraha Chaturaha in Pullingam. When we say Chatvaraha Shishyaha, चतुरः शिष्यान् प्रजग्राह द्वितीया बहुवचनम् okay so 4 shishyas who had completed the vedas vedaparagaन् prajagraha ऋग्वेद पाठकं पैलं जग्राह स महामुनिः वैशंपायन नामानं यजुर्वेदस्य च अग्रहीत now here jagraha means he made them take it. So he ensured that the Rigveda was transferred to Paila. Tatha, so jagraha here would mean buddhau jagraha. He ensured that they understood the text. Okay, so he chose Paila for Rigveda. So Rigveda Pathakam Pailam Jagraha Saha Mahamunihi, that great sage, he appointed or he took, he decided that Paila would be the Rigveda Pathakaha. He would be the person who will receive Rigveda and be responsible for the transference of the Rigveda to the other people. Vaishampayana namanam Yajurvedasya agrahit. He also appointed Vaishampayana for Yajurveda. Yajurvedasya Vaishampayana namanam Shishyam Yajurvedasya Pathakam agrahit. Abdi potukkanum. So he appointed the someone by name, his disciple by name Vaishampayana as the Pathaka for Rigveda. You know? So Rigveda Pathakam Pailam Jagraha sa Mahamunihi Vaishampayana namanam Yajurvedasya cha agrahit. Samaveda was Jaiminis. So Jaiminim Samavedasya tathaiva Atharvaveda-vit Sumantuhu tasya shishyaha abhut Vedavyasasya dhimataha. वेदव्यासस्य धीमतः वेदव्यासस्य शिष्यः अभूत् सुमन्तुः अथर्ववेदवित् and सामवेदस्य जैमिनिम् अग्रहीत. So okay, this Jaiminim Samavedasya should connect with the earlier shloka where you take agrahit iti. So Jaiminim Samavedasya Pathakam agrahit. He ensured that Jaimini became the Pathaka or the responsible person. Pathaka also means just reader. Abdina, the person who is responsible to transfer the Vedas to other people. Apo, he was appointed as the responsible person for Samaveda. Adoda one sentence is over. Now the next sentence is Tathaiva in the same manner. Atharva Veda with Sumantuhu. Tasya, the Sumantu is the name of the Shishya who knew Atharva Veda, and he was the Shishya of Vedavyasa who was an Atharva Veda with Abhut. So Vedavyasa Anvestu evam bhavati tathaiva dhimataha Vedavyasasya Shishyaha Sumantuhu. You can connect this tasya to Vedavyasa. Sumantuhu Atharva Vedavit Abhut Tatha Bhavati. So Sumantu, the Shishya of that Vedavyasa who was intelligent, that Sumantu became the expert in Atharva Veda. Connection Saryaka. Roma Harshana Namana. Vedavyasa not only separated the Vedas, he also ensured the transference of Puranas. The Purana knowledge and Itihasa knowledge was also very important. So Roma Harshana Namanam Mahabuddhim Mahamunihi Sutam Jagraha Shishyam Saha Itihasa Puranayoho. Itihasa Puranayoho for Itihasa and Purana, the set of Itihasas and Puranas which Vyasa wrote. He wanted to transfer it to someone else. He wanted to give it to someone else. Who was this? So the Itihasa Puranayoho Sutam Shishyam Romaharshana Namanam Mahabuddhim Jagraha. Jagraha he appointed or he took on Romaharshana, the Rishi Romaharshana, who he actually Sutangardu vandu is like a title. Pauranika. Usually we say Suta Pauranikaha. So, Yaha Puraneshu Dhiman Vartate, Buddhiman Vartate, one who has the understanding of all the Puranas and Itihasas, he is given a title called Suta. he is not a Brahmana by birth. He is actually a mixed caste here. So a Brahmana and a Kshatriya lady, or Brahmana and Vaishya lady. So it depends on who the father is, who the mother is. It's we don't know. So here Suta Pauranika, here is Romaharshana. The name of this Suta Pauranika is Romaharshana. He gave that knowledge to his son, who was the one who relates Bhagavatam. And you will find Suta Uvacha, Shaunaka Uvacha, ityadi. So tatra Suta Pauranikasthu Romaharshana Maharshehe Putraha, Mahabuddhimataha Putraha iti. So Mahabuddhim Romaharshana Namanam. He took Suta, who was named as Romaharsha, as his disciple. Sutam Jagraha. For what? Itihasa Puranayoho. For the sake of Itihasas and Puranas. In order to give the knowledge. Eka asit Yajurvedaha tam chaturdha vyakalpayat chaturhotram abhut tasmin tena yajnam atha akarot. Now Yajurveda, which was one in the beginning, Ekaha Yajurvedaha asit. There was only one Yajurveda, but dividing it into 4 parts, Vyasa decided that it should be performed. The original text of one Veda, it was separated into 4, right? What was the manner in which it was separated? So the first section, how it was just one, which was called Yajurveda. The reason for that is because the Vedas were useful for yagas. The Vedas were instituted for the sake of performing yagas. This entire corpus was called Yajurveda. See, Ekaha asiditi Yajurvedika adhvaryava kriya bahulyat pradhana karmanaha cha yajanasya tadvihitatvat yajuh pradhanyat evam uktam. That entire section of one Veda, which had all 4 Vedas. In today's world, we know it as 4 Vedas. But what was the format that it was before? It was just one Veda. And he calls it Yajurveda. Yajurvedathilende 4 Vedangal vandhudu. You know, you separated Yajurveda into 4 Vedas engra madri arudhu. So what he means by saying that there was only one Yajurveda is the entire full section of the full book of Veda initially had adhvaryava kriya bahulyat. There were more actions which were directed towards an adhvaryu, who is adhvaryu is usually a Yajurveda pathakaha. So in Vedas percentage eduthu paathomna, you know, that original, if you combine all 4 Vedas today and then see what is the percentage ratio of Yajur portion, that would be maximum. So that's why he says, and yajanas pradhana karmanaha yajanasya vihitatvat. Yaga, which is the pradhana karmam for which Vedas came about, that has been said in the Yajurveda portion also. Hence, this is Yajuh Pradhanyat, it is called Yajurveda. Yajuhu, Yajumshi, Yajumshi is the name given to the Gadya portion, or the verses or the prose sections which are there in Yajurveda. It can be prose sections, it is also there. There are even versifications also are there, but they are called Yajumshi in a compilation. If you go to Rigveda, the Rik section is Rik nale verse in artham. The verses that are found in Rigveda are called Rik, just as how we say that the shloka is not actually shloka. Shloka is a meter, but those which have been written in that shloka meter are generally declared as shloka. Shardula Vikriditatla irukkaradella நம்ம வந்து we can't say it as call it as shloka. So shloka is a particular meter. So you call that corpus as shlokas. So and the madri you take it as Rik, Yajumshi, Samani. Samani are those verses which are there in Samaveda, which is usually are sung in a sing-song manner using all 7 swaras. So Ekaha Yajurvedaha asit tam chaturdha vyakalpayat. He divided into 4 parts the first original Veda. Why did he divide it into 4 parts? Tasmin Chaturhotram Abhut. It became a Chaturhotram. The Chaturhotram is Hota, Advaryu, Udgata, Brahma. These are the names of those people who are experts in that particular Veda. Hota is a person who knows Rig Veda. Advaryu is a person who knows Yajurveda portions. Udgata is a person who knows Samaveda portions. And Brahma is the person who knows Atharva Veda portion. So these are the 4 hotas, 4 people who are responsible for yagam, homa karyartham, ye tatra niyuktaha te pratyeka vedasya adhitaraha bhavanti. So they become the forerunner madri. So that division is called Chaturhotram. Chatvaraha Ritvijaha athava Chatvaraha Hotaraha yasya Vedasya vartante. So yasmin karmani tadrisham Chaturhotram. So the work which involves 4 kinds of Ritvik or 4 kinds of Hota, people who are in the Yagam Pandrava Arkalya, those people. So that is Chaturhotram Abhot. Tasmin stena yajnam atha akarot. Tasmin Taihi anušteyam karma eva chaturhotram ityuktam. Yasmin jatam, in which chaturhotram abhut, tasmin tena chaturhotrena athava tena chaturdha vibhaktena vedena yajnam akarot. So with that the yajnam happened. Yajnam happened because using these 4 people, in whichever karma these 4 people were involved, Tasmin, in that karma, the division of the, using the divided Vedas, Yajnam Akarot, they performed the yagas or yaga occurred. Eka asit Yajurvedas tam Chaturdha Vyakalpayat Chaturhotram Abhut Tasmin Tena Yajnam Atha Akarot. Advaryavam Yajurbhihi tu Rigbhihi Hotram Tatha Munihi Udgatram Samabihi Chakre Brahmatvam cha Api Atharvabihi. That's what I was talking about. Yajurbhihi with the verses called Yajus. Advaryavam Karyam Munihi Akarot. So or Advaryavam Yajnam Akarot. The you connect it with this section here to this line. So Advaryavam Yajnam Munihi Akarot. So Muni or Chaturhotram, which is split like this. The Muni Vyasa, he created Advaryavam Karmam, a karma which is due to the, or which was directed towards an Advaryu. Advaryasya idam, Advaryoho idam Advaryavam. Tadhitam mundurdu. So Advaryavam karma Yajurbihi kartavyam iti munina kritam tatra. You have to use Yajus to do the work that is prescribed to an Advaryu. Rikbihi hotram. Hotram na hotuhu idam hotram. That which belongs to the hota. So the karma the karma that has to be performed by the hota will be performed with the using rik. Rik, which is the verses found in Rig Veda. Samabihi, with the verses found in Samaveda, Sama. Audgatram Chakre. He performed, he decided that the Udgatra karma should be done with the Sama verses. The Brahma karma, Brahmatvam Chakre, he performed the Brahma karma, or he divided and appointed the karma that has to be done by Brahma using Atharva Bihi. Atharva are also the Vedic portions that are present in Atharva Veda. Tatas Richa Udhritya Rigvedam Kritavan Munihi Yajum Shicha Yajurvedam Samavedam cha Samabihi. Idella vandu before the 4 divisions, he only looked at the corpus of the Veda. You can rearrange. Think of this in the sense of how Panini has rearranged the Ashtadhyayi. Ashtadhyayi is, Bhattoji Dikshita or Kashika kuda illa. Bhattoji Dikshita is the first person who has rearranged this. Or you can also talk about Narayana Bhattatri, who has written Narayaniyam. He has actually written a Vyakarana work called Prakriya Sarvaswam. So he has taken that entire Ashtadhyayi corpus and rearranged everything. See, in the original Veda, think of it in this manner. There will be 2 Riks. Then you will have 5 Yajurveda mantras. Then you will probably have 5 Udgatra mantra. Then 5 Atharvas. All of these will be mixed together in whatever manner. We don't know. He extracts each one of those and combines it to form Rigveda. Adepola, in very similar to this is Bhattoji Dikshita or Narayana Bhattatri. They extracted only those sutras from different sections of the Ashtadhyayi and put it together and called it Samgya Prakaranam. That is why when you look at the sutras in Samgya Prakaranam, the numbers will never be continuous. Suddenly there will be something from somewhere else. It doesn't even start with the first one. Vriddhi Radech comes in the Sandhi Prakaranam. It doesn't come in our Samgya Prakaranam. So, just as how they rearranged it and put it into sections, Bhattoji Dikshita did it for us in Siddhanta Kaumudi. The same way here, the same way the way in which Vedas were divided, that happened before. This happened in Dwapara Yugam. This just happened, grammar reconstruction happened only in 15th century. So this happened before. Tataha saha richaha udhritya. He took out rik from the entire corpus and connected it together, made it into Rigvedam Kritavan Munihi. Enna workala. For us to, let's say we are looking at Vishnu Puranam, we want to take only the stutis and put it together. It requires a lot of work to do that. So in that manner, so that's why he is called a Mahatma, Vyasa. Rigvedam Kritavan Munihi, Yajumshi cha Udhritya, Yajurvedam Kritavan Munihi. Connect each one of those and finish the sentence that way. So Samavedam, Samabihi cha Samavedam Kritavan Ityeva. Samabihi Udhritya iti vaktum na shakyate, because this is in Dvitiya Vibhakti, this is in Dvitiya Vibhakti, whereas Samabhihi is in Tritiya Vibhakti. Then we have to connect only Kritavan here, not connect Udhritya. Udhritya expects a karma there. So Samavedam, Samabihi Kritavan. He made Samaveda using the Samas. Now about Atharva Veda. Rajñam cha Atharva Vedena Sarvakarmani cha Prabhuhu Karayamasa Maitreya Brahmatvam cha Yatha Sthiti. Atharva Vedena Rajñam Sarvakarmani Prabhuhu Karayamasa Prabhuhu Vyasaha He Maitreya Prabhuhu Vyasaha Atharva Vedena, using Atharva Veda, he ensured that all of the work of the kings were performed by a person who was designated as the Brahma. So Brahmatvam cha Yatha Sthiti. And the function of the Brahmana, he also composed the rules for so all of the work that a king has to do, and the function of a Brahmana as due to a practice, Yatha Sthiti. As how a Brahmana should behave, that rules are also present in Atharva Veda. So Brahmatvam, Yathasthiti Brahmatvam, the manner in which Sthitim Anatikramya, Sthiti nale, according to rules, Dharma Sthitim Anatikramya, without transgressing Dharma, how a Brahmana should behave, what entails Brahmanatvam or Brahmatvam, that and Rajñam Sarvakarmani, and all of the work that are entitled, all of the work that are directed towards a king, where Prabhuhu Karayamasa Atharva Vedena. Vyasa composed all of this using Atharva Veda. So Atharva Veda describes the work of a king and what it means to be a Brahmana. Saha ayam ekaha yatha veda taruhu vedaha taruhu tena prithakkrita veda taruhu vedas taruhu paakren ore unum mahavedaha irukku or yatha vedaha nu irukku Okay. Tena pritakkritah chaturtha atha tato jatam vedapada padapa kananam. Yatha, in the manner in which saha ayam vyasaha, this vyasa, ekaha vedaha taruhu, yatha, in the manner in which tena vyasena, by vyasa, this great Veda which had Yajus, Rik, Sama and Atharva with all of these qualities, na, that Vedaha Tarurupaha Asit, it was like a huge one single tree, and then it was separated. Pritakritaha, Chaturdha Pritakritaha, it was separated into 4 by him, by Vyasa. Tataha, after that, Veda Padapa Kananam Jatam. Now then the forest of trees of Vedas were created. That is, the first there was only one tree, and it was divided into 4 by Veda Vyasa. That is one sentence. So yatha Vedaha taruhu ayam ekaha asit saha Vedaha tena Vyasena Chaturdha Pritakritaha. Tataha, after that what happened? Veda Padapa Kananam Jatam Abhut. So the entire forest filled with the different Veda trees were born. Bibheda Prathamam Vipraha Vipra Pailaha Rigveda Padapam Indra Pramitaye Pradat Bashkalayacha Samhite. Prathamam, in the beginning, He Vipra Maitreya, Pailaha Rigveda Padapam Bibheda. Paila Maharishi, who was the Shishya, who was the student of Vyasa, he first divided Rigveda tree. Indra Pramitaye Pradat Bashkalaya cha Samhita. Baskala, Baskali, Baskalaye அப்படியும் இருக்கு. So Baskalaya ityapi asti. The nama to tatra bhinnaha bhavati. Ekaikasmin Purane, it is different. So Bashkalaha, Bashkalihi, the shakarastu nasti, sakaraha, dantyaha sakaraha bhavati. So Baskalaha, Baskalihi, all 4 are found across the board for us. So Bashkalaya, Indra Pramitayecha, Samhite Pradat. He gave Paila first divided Rigveda, and then he gave 2 Samhitas. That is, he divided it into 2 Samhitas. Okay, and gave 1 Samhita to Indra Pramiti. Indra Pramiti is the name of one of his Shishyas. The other Shishya's name is Bashkala, etc. Right? So Samhite, 2 Samhitas. Samhita Nama, it is a collection of verses. So when he divided Rigveda, 1 collection of verses, Riks, which is called Samhita, he gave it to Indra Pramiti. The other section he gave it to Bashkala. Chaturdha sa bibheda atha Bashkalaha api cha Samhitam. Saha Bashkalaha api, that Bashkala also Samhitam, the Samhita that he had received, he divided it into 4. Chaturdha Bibheda. We will be reading this kind of thing in every Purana. The methodology will be different. The names will be slightly different. The number of divisions will be different. Idhila ipdi irukke, adla ipdi irukke. Then what is the truth? Is this the truth? Is that the truth? See, searching for truth in Puranas is, I feel, futile. Because Puranas is as we have today. It could have been written in any or orally transmitted according to any kalpa. It depends on what the rishis saw. Idellame vande, these are all like mantra drashta. In the same way, the rishis have seen and tried to expand what is there in a manner. So there can be kalpa bhedam. Some of the rishis have moved from one Chaturyuga to another Chaturyuga. Markandeya Rishi has stayed for some 7 Chaturyugas. So you don't know what they have seen in which Chaturyuga, and they have probably mixed it up, right? So what we saw in the age of 20 and 30, we may mix it up in our own lifetime of 100 years. So imagine the lifetime of those rishis who had some 4 or 5 Chaturyugas and they are writing a Purana. So give them some some due there, no? So Chaturdha Saha Bibheda Atha Bashkalaha Samhitam. Bashkala divided this into 4 parts, divided that Samhita which was entrusted to him, he divided it into 4 parts. Bodhyadibhyaha dadau taha shishyebhyaha samaha munihi. Saha Bashkalo Mahamunihi. He gave it to 4 of his Shishyas, Bodhya Adibhyaha, Bodhya etc. 4 of his Shishyas received this Samhita from him. Bodhya Agnimadhakau Tadvat Yajnavalkya Parasharau Pratishakhaha tu Shakhayaha Tasyaha Te Jagruhu Mune. He Mune, the 4 Shishyas who took it from him, Tasyaha Shakhayaha Pratishakhaha Jagruhu. So Tasyaha Shakhayaha, the original Bashkala Shakha that came to Bashkala Muni, Tasyaha Shakhayaha Pratishakhaha, which were divided into 4. Each one of those were taken, each one of those who took them, Bodhya Agnimadhaka, Bodhyadayaha, Bodhyadibhyaha, Dadaunirka. So what are the names of those 4 Shishyas who took each of those Rigveda Shakha? One is Bodhya, Agnimadhakaha, Dvitiyaha, Yajnavalkyaha, Tadvat in the same manner, Yajnavalkya and Parashara. These are the 4 Shishyas. Te Jagruhu, they took the Pratishakhaha, each Shakha of that original Bashkala Shakha, Bashkala Samhita. Indra Pramitihi Ekamtu Samhitam Swasutam Tataha. See, not everybody divides it into 4 and gives it to Shishyas or anything. Some people have just transmitted it to their own son in one format without even dividing it. Indra Pramiti, he gave his single Samhita to his son. Ekam Samhitam Swasutam Tataha. From there, it went to Mandukeyam Mahatmanam Maitreya Adhyapayat Tada. Tada, after that, he also, he Ekam Samhitam Swasutam Mandukeyam Mahatmanam Adhyapayat. Apdi varno. Okay, so Indra Pramiti, he is the Karta here. He Adhyapayat, he taught his son Swasutam Mandukeyam Mahatmanam. He taught his son, who was the great Mandukeya. Mandukeya is the name of him. What did he teach him? Ekam tu Samhitam. He just taught him that one Samhita that he was given. Tasya Shishya Prashishyebhyaha Putra Shishya Kramadhyayau. Tasya Shishya Prashishyebhyaha. To his Shishya, adavadu Mandukeyasya Shishya Prashishyebhyaha, to his disciples and further disciples, Putra Shishya Kramat Yayau. It went in the format of father teaching the son, and the son is the Shishya. Putraha eva Shishyaha iti Kramat. So, it went only in a lineage. So, the father taught the son, who was his own Shishya. The son had his son as his Shishya to teach. Iti Putra Shishya Kramena. Eppadi namakku vandu we have Upanayana Samskaraha yatra vartate tatra Pita eva Guruhu bhavati, Putraha eva Shishyaha bhavati, and during the Brahmopadesham it is only the father who teaches the son. This is how the Janita, who is the progenitor, the biological father, he becomes the Guru also. But there are cases when we have 2 people doing Upanayanam and the father becomes the Upaneta. For the other person, or the Janita himself is the Upaneta. For the other person, it will be someone else. Tata podra, Peripa podra, you know. There are so many other relatives who will do this Brahmopadesham for the other child, right? So then, he also actually becomes the father in a sense. So when you think of the Panchapitaraha, Janitacha, Upanetacha, both are to be treated as fathers. Yeah. So here Putra Shishya Kramat Yayo. This learning went in this manner. Vedamitrastu Shakalyaha Samhitam Tam Adhitavan Chakara Samhitaha Pancha Shishyebhyaha Pradadaucha Taha. Now when it descended from Indra Pramiti, at some point Vedamitraha iti namnaha Shakalyaha, nama Shakalyaha. Shakalya Vamshe Jataha Kaschana Vedamitro Nama Tam Samhitam, this Indrapramiti Samhita, he learnt this Indrapramiti Samhita, who was a Shakalya. Usually it goes through that manner. Sometimes if there is no putra or no children at all, no apatyam at all, women also carried this. It doesn't mention here, but in Dharma Shastras you have this, where the women were also Veda Shakhadhyayi, and they would also carry forward the learning to the next generation. If there were no children, then you had someone else, or if the children were not interested, then you had to catch hold of somebody else and teach him that Samhita, right? So tatha atra prayaha Vedamitraha iti kaschana asit Shakalya Vamshe Jataha. So Shakalyaha Vedamitraha Samhitam Adhitavan. He got this and he gave it to Pancha Samhitaha Chakara. He made 5 Samhitas, 5 divisions of this Indrapramiti Samhita in Rigveda, and Taha Pancha Samhitaha Shishyebhyaha Pradadau. He, Vedamitra gave these 5 sections to his Shishyas, to his disciples. Tasya Shishyaha tu ye pancha tesham namani me shrunu. Listen to the 5, the names of the 5 Shishyas who got this Samhita. Mudgalaha, Gomukhaha chaiva, Vatsyaha, Shaliyaha evacha, Shariraf Panchamaha cha asit, Maitreya Sumaha Matihi. Hey Maitreya, the names of them are Mudgala, Gomukha, Mudgala Shakha ityasti, Samhita, Mudgala Samhita, Gomukha, Vatsya, Shaliya and Sharira. The Sharira is the 5th one, Sumaha Matihi, who is very intelligent. So these are the names of the 5 Shishyas who got that Samhita. Samhita Tritayam Chakre, Shakapurnaha Tatha Itaraha, Niruktam Akarot Tadvat Chaturtham Munisattama. Samhita Tritayam Shakapurnaha Tatha Itaraha Abhut. So the Shakapurnaha Abhut Itaraha. Samhita Tritayam. So the original Shakapurna made a different division of the original Samhita into 3 portions. Okay. And then added a glossary to it called Niruktam. Fine. So Munisattama, Maitreya, Shakapurnaha iti kaschana, Itaraha, another person who got this. See, they don't teach only their own Shishya or only those 3 people, 4 people, 5 people. There is a Gurukulam where there are so many students who come in. So one of them, Shakapurnaha iti kasyachit nama. So someone else's name there. Samhita Tritayam Chakre. He made that original Samhita into 3 different sections and he added a 4th section. Tadvat Chaturtham Niruktam Akarot. He added a 4th section to it, explaining the words that are there in the Veda. Niruktam is usually Nirvachanena Uktihi iti Niruktam. You explain it along with the etymological derivation and try to connect it to the Veda verses to explain the words. So Niruktam is a Vedanga which is essential to understand the meaning of the Vedas. Kraunchaha Vaitalikaha Tadvat Balakaha cha Mahamunihi Nirukta Krita Chaturthaha Abhut Veda Vedanga Paragaha. Now in these 3 Samhitas were actually given to his 3 disciples, and the 4th Nirukta Krita was also given to someone. So 3 Samhita, Shakapurni divided the original Samhita into 3, and then what he did, he gave it to his students, Kraunchaha, Vaitalikaha, Balakaha cha Mahamunihi. These are the 3 people who received the Samhita Tritayam. Nirukta Krita Chaturtaha Abhut Veda Vedanga Paragaha. The 4th one was called Nirukta Krita because he understood the Niruktam and wrote a glossary for it. So he was called Nirukta Krita. So in this manner, Ityetaha Pratishakhabhyaha hi Anushakaha Dvijottama Bashkalaha cha Aparaha Tisraha Samhitaha Kritavan Dvija. Hey Dvija, in this manner, another Bashkali composed these 3 other Samhitas in this manner. So Eta iti Etaha Samhitaha अपराहान् इरुक्कु और अपरः बाष्कलः इत्यपि अस्ति सो बाष्कलः एव अपराः तिस्रः संहिताः प्रति शाखाभ्यः अनुशाखाः एताः कृतवान् सो हे द्विज हे द्विजोत्तम both are addressing Maitreya only. You can, it's like filling up meter here. So iti, in this manner these three samhitas were created by another, so it should be actually aparaha bhaskalaha iti bhavitavyaha manye, you know, so that this Shakapurna becomes a bhaskala here. He is another bhaskala, or other than Shakapurni there was another bhaskala who made three samhitas along with its anushakha, along with its branches. He gave it to his shishya. Shishyaha Kalayanihi Gargyaha Tritiyaha cha Kathajavaha iti ete bahuruchaha proktaha samhita yaihi pravartitaha. Yaihi samhitaha pravartitaha एते बहुरुचाः प्रोक्ताः bahruchaah. These three are called bahruchaah because they have a lot of the recensions of the Rigvedas in them, and they are brihat, adavadhu and they know more about the Rigveda and the corpus of Rigvedas maximum they probably had, and that's why they are called bahruchaah proktaah yaihi ete samhitaah pravartitaah. So these are called the principal or the mukhya bahruchaah ityukte mukhya divisions of Rigveda. These have been started, pravartitaah, these have been propagated by the three rishis of Bashkali, by the three shishyas of Bashkali, who are Kalayanihi, Gargyaha and Kathajavaha. These are the names of the three disciples of another Bashkala. So one Bashkala took it directly from the whoever was the Rigveda promoter, Paila. But there was another Bashkali who also got this Samhita, and he divided it into three and gave it to three Shishyas. Iti Vishnu Mahapurane Tritiyamshe Chaturthodhyaya. With this the fourth Adhyaya is done. The next Adhyaya is a beautiful Adhyaya. Actually it's about Yajnavalkya story. So we'll look at it next class. You remember in Vichakshana we had this story, I think in either Nibandhamala or somewhere we had the story of
Nibandhamala.
Ilya? Ama. So on the story vandu adutha adhyayathila we will be looking at that, and there is a Surya Stuti Tittiri adeda
Krishna Yajur Shukla Yajurveda.
Yes, that division is coming in the next adhyaya. Okay, sure. 1 minute.